You're watching ABC4 News, celebrating 75 years.
We turn now to that nationwide ground stop on flights all across the U.S. A computer outage early this morning, causing a cascade of flight cancellations and delays at airports from coast to coast.
Washington correspondent Basil John reporting as lawmakers and officials react to the airline chaos.
From the White House to the Capitol, lawmakers want to find out what was the cause of this and how to stop it from happening again.
Another challenging day for U.S. aviation.
Trouble in the skies Wednesday morning after the FAA says a system outage disrupted thousands of flights across the U.S.
When there's a problem with a government system, we're going to own it, we're going to find it, and we're going to fix it.
House Majority Leader Steve Scalise says frustrated travelers ought to blame the Biden administration.
They're being hurt by the incompetence we're seeing over at the Department of Transportation.
And California Republican Congressman David Valadao says this kind of issue doesn't happen in Europe.
So what are they doing right and what are we doing wrong?
Democrats like California Congresswoman Judy Chu and New Mexico Congresswoman Teresa Leger Fernandez says Wednesday's trouble shows the system and security need improvements.
I believe that the money that we put in will go a long way to improving the situation so it doesn't happen again.
We have not been investing adequately in our federal agencies.
And South Carolina Republican Congresswoman Nancy Mace agrees change is needed.
Just on the heels of the Southwest Airlines debacle, now we have this. We need to have a serious discussion about airline technology.
Both Democrats and Republicans agree this is a key part of American infrastructure that needs a closer look. Reporting in Washington, I'm Basil John.
Planes kept on the ground here in Salt Lake City along with the rest of the country.
Yes, our airport reporting the call from FAA led to 86 delays and 8 flights canceled. The airport saying about 5 planes were already en route to Salt Lake City when the ground call came down and were able to arrive on time. Flights picked up again around 9 a.m., but more delays followed suit.
As soon as you have one flight that's delayed, it really impacts all the other flights.
Yes, it does. We all know that so well. The airport saying it's unclear how long the ripple effect of delays will last. So make sure to double check your flights, the details of it all throughout the day.
Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
I mean, connecting flights just become a mess at that point. Almost impossible.
Such a mess. We've just covered way too much chaos at the airports, but weather this time.
Yeah, at least it wasn't weather this time.
At least it wasn't weather this time, Alana.
I feel like I go positive. I'm like, yes. I know the flights are delayed, but also like we love the moisture, and we got plenty of it with this latest atmospheric river. We started to see things quieting down, and this is what it looked like over Salt Lake City. Oh, nice to see that fresh snow. Scott Taylor catching that photo. We've got high pressure building, taking control as we get through the rest of tonight, and for the overnight, our lingering showers over the mountains starting to taper off, activity dwindling down. Okay, so high pressure wants to settle in, but we got great totals from this latest system. We're going to look at the rain and the snow totals. Air quality concerns as high pressure takes control, and there's a portion of the Beehive State already dealing with elevated particulate matter. I'll show you who. And when is our next round of wet weather? I know I don't want to be greedy, but we do love a storm, and this is the month for it, so let's keep them coming. Okay, this is tremendous. As you look at these numbers, you have to remember this has been the last 48 hours. More than 5 inches of rain has fallen for Provo Canyon. This is a tremendous amount of moisture. Farmington Canyon getting over 4 inches. Trial Lake, this is important because this is actually the headwaters for our major rivers in northern Utah. So to see it pick up 3 inches from one storm in a 2-day period, wow. Really powerful stuff. Kolob in the southern portion of the state getting close to 3 inches, and South Ogden doing well with 2. We'll take it. And then we also saw the snow as that colder air filled in. This is what it looked like in Salt Lake last night after the front came through and we had that moisture. It turned quickly and became slushy and slick and continued through the morning hours. 29 inches the total there for Provo Canyon, where we saw that natural slide near Bridal Veil Falls. 8 inches in Oakley. Park City doing well. Backside of the Wasatch got plenty of snow, 7.5 in Park City, close to that in Manaway. Eden getting more than half a foot. Suncrest towards Draper getting 5. Alpine more than 4. Mill Creek 3 inches, looking good in Tooele, as well as down there in Beaver County, where the snow started to fall following that squall line. Really healthy snowpack numbers. Gotta love it. When you see this, we want to keep the momentum going. Very healthy. All blue. Oh yes. Look at eastern Utah. Look at the southwestern corner of the state. That southerly flow definitely delivering. Here's what's happening with our storm pattern. As we made it through today, we still had that low jet stream, which supported that wet weather in the Beehive State. But as we make it into the afternoon, the jet stream is going to start to head a little further north, and that's because of the building high pressure. When that happens, we get this ridge. By this evening, it's pretty far north, and this ridge is going to direct moisture around the Beehive State as we get through the next couple of days. So the jet stream placement changing things up, allowing for that high pressure to build. That comes with some impacts. It means that we get moderate air on the eastern side of the state, so Duchesne and Uinta County dealing with that for tomorrow. Here's a look. High pressure holding steady Thursday and into Friday. By Saturday, we get increasing clouds and a little bit of wave coming through. And then here we are into the afternoon. Sunday, a cold front sweeps through, and that's when our next system kicks things off, which means as we roll into next week, we definitely will see some soggy conditions yet again. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s. We see 20s in Vernal, giving you a really good idea that the inversion holds steady, in 50s down there in St. George. All right, 50s. Okay, that's not bad. And we see the rain returning for the latter half of the weekend and into next week. The northern portion of the state and the Wasatch Front follows that same pattern, but we could see a valley rain and then snow event. This next system does have colder air. We'll keep our eye on it. You know what? We'll keep you posted. Some haze building back for the end of the work week.
Be prepared for all the changes maybe coming. Thank you so much, Alana.